Do have our announcements. Join the Discord. Does anyone need this? No. Shut up. Please sign in if you haven't signed in already. If you have signed in, also sign in. You know how it goes. Check the calendar. That's where all the goodies are coming down the line. You can see them on your fancy calendar. Join the mailing list. You could also see what's coming up. And Sarah makes it also pretty email. Yeah. Then we have Hack the Box University. Team Contagion is doing the Hack the Box University CTF, and here's the sign up for it. If anyone wants that. ISTS Black Team sign up has released as well. If you would like to be considered for Black Team for the ISTS competition in the spring, please sign up, fill out the form. Okay. Game night is coming up at 8 o'clock on Friday today. In the club room. There will be board games. There will be hot chocolate, but there will not be llamas because Kip fumbled the bag. Slide roulette. Slide roulette sign up has opened up. You can go check announcements for that. You make a fun, wacky, and wild presentation, and then you get somebody else's random presentation. And you kind of just show up, and then, oh, that's a presentation, and then you present on it. It's oh so fun. Please have your presentations into me by November 30th. So that gives you 12 whole days to think of something wacky and zany. The blog updates, we have adjusted the way points are calculated for blog posts, so you now get a full point on your first blog post and half a point for every post after that, but you will not be able to get your lanyard until your first presentation. Oh yeah. And then we have the... Oh yeah. Yeah, in the announcements, 10 minutes, all bold. And then we also have, because of Jacob Dole is graduating, Jacob Dole is graduating, so we have a new election coming down the line for the CTF competition architect. That will be a special election. Go check the Discord announcements for that as well. And then the voting will be on Slide Roulette night. Meet the sponsors, clap it up. Hey, cybersecurity news this week. We have the Google Pixel, Iran and Log4Shell, and the White House versus TikTok. Google Pixel. Google has paid a $70,000 bounty to a security breacher named David Schultz, and he privately reported to them a vulnerability that he found in lock screen, which he discovered on accident, doing like normal day-to-day things. And he was able to unlock a Google Pixel phone without knowing the passcode. It was his phone, but you could do it without knowing the password. And it's being tracked as CVE 2022-20465. And the exploit involves the SIM cards that are like swapped within a phone, and then there's a special recovery code. So phones have SIM cards, and they have their own separate PIN codes. And there's also a personal unlocking code that when the user enters the wrong PIN, they can use this special code to like revert. And this is usually like written on the card. It's something that you can contact the provider, get that information. And he said that entering that special code was enough to just completely unlock the phone. And this is kind of bad because if anyone is evil and they have physical access to the phone, they just pop this SIM card and then they can access the phone. This was updated as of November 5th, which was about 2 weeks ago, but still pretty bad to just hop into someone's phone. And then Iran and Log4Shell. So the FBI and the CISA released a joint statement published advisory today, and they said that an Iranian-backed group attacked a federal civilian executive branch, and they had compromised the network with unpatched VMware Horizon servers, which I think I presented on a little bit ago, especially Log4Shell. And they used Log4Shell to get remote code execution. So they deployed crypto miners and created reverse proxies, is what it said. Basically, they installed crypto mining software, moved laterally to the domain controller, compromised these credentials, and then implanted ngrok reverse proxies on several hosts to maintain persistence, is what the report said. Basically, they said in the report, if you haven't patched this, or if you haven't patched your Horizon servers yet, you're already breached, and you should be looking for indicators of compromise because it's probably already been exploited. And then basically, please update it for all you enterprise owners in the audience. Yeah. And then White House versus TikTok. This also came probably about 2 hours ago. That several government officials and Congress members have begun raising more concerns about TikTok. And the FBI director, Christopher Wray, said that he is extremely concerned about the way TikTok operates in the United States, where the Chinese government can use its control to collect data on millions of Americans, and they control the information streamed to the Americans through TikTok and its like viewer algorithm, and they can kind of control what you get to some degree. And the parent company ByteDance claims that it doesn't store any U.S. data in China because there's a Chinese law that just says the government can just force companies to hand over internal data whenever they want. But they're like, no, we don't do that. We never do that. Please trust us. And the Biden administration has yet to make like a formal decision on what's going to happen with the future of TikTok. But please uninstall TikTok. It's oh so scary. Scary. Hey, sources, yeah. Without further ado, we have this week's presentation. We're going to have Jason Howe go first with his competition masterclass. We'll have Michael Vaughn doing effective DevOps, and then Sean K with pen testing his brother printer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Jason fell off, TBH.
I'll print that for him.
No.
Yeah, I'll do it. Please, we'll slide roulette. Here, I'll call him.
Please